You're Locked On Devils, your daily podcast on the New Jersey Devils. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Hi, this is Bryce Salvador, and you're Locked On Devils with Trey Matthews.
Scores! Oh, Steven stepped up, nailed him. Brodor's got the puck. What a shot. The Devils win the Stanley Cup.
How about those Devils? How about those Devils? I don't need this coach. I'm good. Can I get a ski yeet? Let's start with the head coach. He's buff. He's tough. He's Lindy Ruff. He's pretty, and he lives in Jersey City, number 13, Nico, Hischier. He may be Swedish, but damn, he can finish. Jesper Bratt tit-a-tat, where my boy at? He's long, strong, and down to get the defense on. Lucas Hughes. He ain't Dan Marino, but he likes to sip on Pellegrino. John Marino, baby. He's got 2 cups, and that's a lot. Andre Palat. He breaks laws and maybe jaws. Kicking him in net, Nico Dawes. Let's go, baby. Woo! Let's go, boys. Have a good one. Enjoy the moment. I love you guys. Have fun.
Opportunity to play an outdoor game. What was the experience like yesterday, and then also just coming in as a team today, and how do you sort of block out the noise when you know that 2 really important points are up for grabs here?
Yeah, it was fun. I think yesterday, skating for the first time out there, and just, you know, a lot of guys have their families here. They were out there with their kids, so a lot of joy. And today, you know, walking out of the bus with the way we dressed up, really exciting. I think now it's, you know, really focus on the game, and like you said, you got to block out some of that noise, but also, you know, use the excitement and use it on the ice the right way.
Front left, Adam. Tyler, the tracksuits were a nice way to enter the building. Who was sort of the ringleader behind putting that idea together?
I think we had, two or three kind of different ideas and had a team vote, put it on the board, and ended up coming up with what we came in with, and I think it got some good reviews, and I think it looked a lot better than kind of what we imagined, and we had fun with it, and now it's time to get to business.
Front right.
One more question on the Danielle McCartan from WFAN. One more question on the outfits. We saw the cappuccino mugs. We saw the Italian horn necklaces. The backstory behind it. What were the other options potentially?
I think the cappuccino was today or this morning or yesterday?
Yeah, we just came up with the espresso. So
yeah, I think it was literally like yesterday or this morning.
Yeah. So that was very spontaneous, and I think it's really fitting. And I love my good espresso. So it's kind of how it worked out.
I think we had the other kind of majority vote was the iconic Bruce with the red hat in the back pocket. So we had some pretty good options.
And Tyler, parli Italiano?
No. I wish, but no.
Back left.
Tyler, what have you told the guys, given your experience in these kind of games? Just kind of what to expect.
I mean, I haven't really said much. I think guys have realized that it's a big spectacle, and there's been a lot of moving parts, and our game day routines have been changed, so everyone's trying to get used to it, and I think we just have to realize once we get on the ice, it's a normal game day, and it's 2 points that we really need.
Back right.
Timo, just a follow-up on that. So did you actually have the espresso in the cup?
I did, yes. Okay. So it wasn't just an empty cup. I had something in there.
So did you finish it on the bus ride over, or you're balancing it, or what's the...
Well, I had one at the rink walking out the locker room, and then actually Bratter brought a refill cup so he filled my espresso cup up again. So I'm ready to go with 2 espressos already in my system.
We'll take one more question or 2 more questions for the guys front on the right side, second row.
Guys, given all the fun that you've been having these last couple of days, how difficult is it to lock in now and get ready for a game tonight?
Yeah, I mean it's not easy, but you kind of realize that it's like a playoff game day. It's everything's always different. There's moving parts all the time, and that's our goal, to get to the playoffs. And like I said, it's 2 huge points for us. A team we're chasing, a team that plays really hard, and it's going to be a good test.
Last question, front right.
Hey, thanks. Off of that, is it fun breaking the routine? All this? I mean, this is something special. I mean, last time They had outdoor games in New York. It was 10 years ago. Who knows when it'll happen again? Maybe not in your careers. So you break out of the routine, kind of so what?
Yeah, I mean, I think we got the loose schedule last night, and it said 8:20, puck drop approximately. So there still could be some moving parts, but all we can do is get prepared and do what we can do, and let everything else kind of happen. And once we get on the ice, it's like I said, it's game day, and we need to win.
Thank you for your time, guys.
Thanks, guys.
From the Devils, we have Nico, Hischier, and Nathan Bastian. Please raise your hand and wait for the microphone if you have a question, and direct your question to either Nico or Nathan. We're going to start front right over here with Boo.
Nico, just can you talk about how you started the game and just you were flying around tonight? Just what led to that? Was it the environment? What was it?
Big game. It was a big game, big event, but especially big game against a rivalry, 4-point game here, and that was a huge win for us. So, that's a team we're chasing, so I think everybody was ready to play, and it was all business for us here.
Left side, Amanda.
Bas, did you plan that celebration, or was that pure just emotion of the moment?
Yeah. Me and Kearney were cooking some up before the game, and I guess it's kind of funny because normally guys who score once every 15 games don't plan celebrations, but I had a good feeling tonight. I heard Tommy's going to be in the building, so I was excited about it.
We'll go front right here to Neil.
Nico, I don't know what you envisioned, when you were named captain, but I'm sure part of you was being part of big moments. I mean, you got the playoffs last year, now you have an outdoor game, and have performance you did. I mean, what is it about leading a team and being able to show them? I think you six games now. You have multi-point games, and when they're so important, just what is it about leading a team and showing that kind of gets the team going?
I think I just want to bring something to the table every game that helps the team. I always try to have a team first mentality and just do whatever I can to help the team. And tonight, big game, and I knew I have to bring my A game, and I think I did that, and I was really happy to help the team win.
Back left, Ryan.
For both of you, what can you guys say about what Nico Dawes did in net tonight?
I think for a couple weeks now, I think you've seen he's been awesome. Goaltending is such a huge part of the game, and all of our goalies, they've helped us at different points, and there's been stretches of seasons where as a group we've played some tough hockey and it's made our goalies look bad, and lately Nico's been making us look good. So having a guy back there who's playing, he's young and he's so confident, it's so promising for us.
Right side, third row.
Nico, you've been here for a while now. I'm just curious, when you walked out and you saw as many Devils fans as you saw in the crowd tonight, what was your first reaction to that?
Just try to soak it in as much as I can. It was such a fun game. I think after the game, after we know we won, I just try to soak it in as much as I can, because those are games you will never forget in your career, and I think the win makes it even better, and seeing all the guys showing up and supporting us. We knew we have great fans, but I think didn't see too many Philly fans, so it was a pretty special win.
Take a few more. Front left.
Nico, before the All-Star break, you mentioned how you weren't exactly happy with the play of your team, but a couple games since then, it seems like you guys really turned things around. How are you feeling now?
Yeah, we're feeling better, obviously. We're playing better with more confidence, and we're just playing better hockey. And you can see it out there, but we know we had to do it. If not, it wouldn't be good for us. So we're still chasing, and we just got to keep going. Big win for us, like I said, tonight. That was, like I said, a 4-point game for us. So we just got to keep going from now on.
Over here on the right, front row.
Nate, how much did the chains and the shirts contribute to the win, and do you now carry it on to the next game?
I don't think we're allowed to wear this again next game.
Too bad.
Nico took care of us. We, as a group, we kind of decided something very Jersey themed we wanted to be a part of, and I just showed up and everything was ready to go in my stall. So it was easy and it was a lot of fun for us.
Front right.
Thanks. Hey, both guys, what was it like, the elements out there playing in the outdoors like that?
A lot of fun. Like I said, for Bastian, it was first time, so I think I can talk for you too. It was a game you'll never forget. It was a cool event. So many people cheering you on. Definitely was a little weird or special, but in a good way, and just have good memories, and probably need a night's sleep from it, and tomorrow I'll soak it in again.
We'll take 2 more questions on the right side, second row.
Well, I have 2 questions. The first one is, how can you use this entire experience to come together even more as a group the rest of the way? Second question is, what was it like to hear a live band when you score a goal?
Should I do the first?
I didn't even notice the live band.
Way to stay focused, Nate.
I was listening to the Jonas Brothers while I was warming up, though.
No, I mean, first question, for sure, that's a win that brings the group together. I think everybody had this circled in the calendar. We know it was a big game already beginning of the year, and how the standings are, it was even a bigger game. So this can bring the group together. We looked all the same. We were preparing ourselves for that game, and now we move on. We take good feelings about it, out of it, and now we have more business to do, and we just keep going and get better as a team here. And yeah, I knew about the live band, but people told me, when I came visit MetLife before, so it was cool.
Thank you for your time, guys.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, guys.
Before we continue with today's bonus episode, I want to tell you guys about FanDuel. So get buckets with your first bet on FanDuel, America's #1 sports book. Because right now, new customers get $150 in bonus bets with any winning $5 bet. That's $150 if your bet wins. Bet on all your favorite NBA players and teams with quick bets, live same-game parlays, exclusive props, and more. Just visit FanDuel.com/lockedon and shoot your shot. Shoot or shoot, just ask Steph Curry. FanDuel, the official sportsbook partner of the NBA. And before we get on with today's bonus episode even more, I want to tell you guys about FanDuel so you can see the New Jersey Devils play up close and personal. So you shouldn't have to worry about when you buy tickets, because I love using the Game Time app. Last-minute tickets, flash deals, zone deals, easy to find and buy tickets for every kind of event in your area. See the view from your seat before you buy so you know exactly what to expect when you arrive. Game Time has deals on tickets right up to the start of the event and even an hour after it starts. It's the place to find last-minute seats. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use the code LOCKEDON for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code LOCKEDON for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last-minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed. Okay, let's get back to today's bonus episode in which I share some of the behind-the-scenes sounds from the Stadium Series. Take it away once again.
We're going to start front right over here.
Lindy, I don't know if it was the T-shirts, but can you talk about your start tonight and how the team came out high octane?
Yeah, maybe the T-shirts have something to do with it. Great to get the start we got, Nico scoring that goal. We've talked about our starts all year long.
Right side, third row.
Lindy, Nico just said before that this is the kind of win that could really kind of bring the group together. Do you feel a win against this rival, this experience, could do that sort of thing?
Yeah, I mean, you got to give Philly a lot of credit. They're a real good team. They play hard. Physically along the walls, strong defensemen, hard to generate. They garnered a pretty good section of the play there in the second period until we got locked into a little bit better play. But to come through and play the third period we played against a team like we talked this morning, we needed this win. If they beat us, it puts them almost out of reach. So you look at that game, you enjoy it, and we move on to the next one now.
Left side, first row.
Lindy, you had a goaltender in net who has 37 games of NHL experience, particularly in that second period. What did you appreciate about the way Nico handled this moment on this stage?
Yeah, you know what, again, they got us on our heels. We made some poor decisions with the puck a couple times, and you know, there's times when your team needs the goaltender to step up and settle things down, make that save that, you know, gets the guys up on the bench. And I think what Nico did was, you know, kind of quiet things down. I mean, when you get the big saves and you've had that shift where you're hemmed in your end and there's 2 or 3 plays around the net and your goaltender's made the saves, it's almost as good as scoring a goal. So I thought Nico gave us a heck of a game for a guy that was put in a situation that is, you know, if you want to use the line, you got to be comfortable being uncomfortable. He gave us a great game.
Right side, second row.
Brendan Smith, Nate Bastian getting goals tonight and really putting pressure by having that depth scoring. What did you like about that?
Yeah, well, I think, you know, as I said, they're a physical team. They were hard on the walls. They were, you know, we needed Nate, we needed Schmitty, we needed the guys that physically could dominate. I mean, even if you saw early a few times plays on walls, we needed the big bodies to come through for us. And you know, even threw Bass up with Laser and Timo Meier for an even bigger line, heavier line. Got rewarded with Bass scoring the goal. And then you look at the wall play just on the empty net goal. You know, great job by that group to, you know, seal the game for us.
Left side, first row.
Lindy, what's the message between the second and third? You know, you go into the third period with a 2-goal lead, but the Flyers score the last goal in the second period, and you know they're going to come out desperate.
Really take a breath. You know, there was some, you know, emotional shifts, you would say, in the second period. And, you know, we took advantage of a couple plays there late. I mean, but you would give most of that second period to Philadelphia, the way they played and how hard they played and the saves Nico gave us. But we made the plays that got us the lead, and then, you know, they fired back with the late goal. Just take a breath, know we got played 20 minutes, and again, enjoy that, knowing that we're going to have to win a few more battles than we won in the second period.
Back left.
Lindy, I know this has kind of been the magic question lately, but what can be done to improve things on the power play?
You know, I think we're trying to stay with the same group. We're probably one of the only teams that has a rookie defenseman kind of running your power play. And I'll give Luke I thought Luke had a heck of a game tonight for us. So it's not about Luke, but it's, you know, we're trying to, you know, keep moving forward with him on the back, and it's not just Luke. You know, we tried some seam plays. We're not generating enough shot attempts, really, when you look at it. We're not getting enough pucks through. I mean, Luke tried to shoot a few tonight. They got blocked. They went off people. They didn't get to the net. And I think when you look at the power play goals we've scored even recently, was just getting the puck to the paint and rebounds, and, you know, our bumper guy getting, like Toffoli, getting the opportunity off a second chance. So we're just going to continue to take a hard look at it and move forward.
Take 3 more questions, right side, third row.
Lindy, just a big picture question for a franchise that sometimes gets overshadowed by the New York teams or the Philadelphia team. What did it mean tonight to have this atmosphere in this building with this many New Jersey Devils fans?
It was awesome, really. I mean, what a night. I mean, I think everything was done to a T. To have 70,000 fans here, to pull up with your bus and you're driving through and it's 30 degrees and you probably have 40,000 people in the parking lot drinking Diet Coke, probably, it looked like, you know, playing cornhole. I mean, what a day. I mean, for, you know, to use a football stadium and you know, to tailgate before a game like that, and I thought it was just, it was so well done. The ice was good. You got 2 teams that competed hard. And at the end, we found a way to win a hockey game, and all our fans that came out and supported us got rewarded with a heck of a game by our club.
Take two more questions. Front left, Mike.
Lindy, you've coached many great captains in your career. Why is Nico so special in that role?
Well, I've just referenced to the fact he plays in every situation. He's the type of captain that's going to kill penalties. He's going to play against top lines. I think if you watch for most of the game, I tried to make sure he was out there against Konechny and Tippett, and that's a tough task. So you're asking him to shut them down, and at the same time you're asking them to produce offense, and then you're asking them to kill penalties. I mean, you're asking him to be the best guy on that first power play group. So, and then there's a guy that away from the ice cares about every teammate in that room. And I think that's probably the most important part. He wants to see everybody succeed. He's not afraid to push his teammates. He's not overly vocal, but when he says something, he commands a lot of respect.
Last question, back right.
Lindy, can you talk about the contributions you got from Toffoli and Smith, the guys who had been in these types of games before, how important that was for your team tonight?
Yeah, I think we went into the game, you're going to have to answer some questions with how guys are going to react to being in this atmosphere, and knowing that the guys that were in this atmosphere before may have a little bit of an upper hand. So, you lean on them a little bit. I thought, for Schmitty to kind of sneak in and score a big goal for us, for Toffoli to get the quick goal off the goaltender. You're kind of relying on those type of guys that have been, Toffoli's been in Stanley Cups. So that's probably bigger than an outdoor game. So he knows what the pressure in the moment is all about. And he came through, and so did Brendan. But, that's veteran players versus young guys that haven't been through. And we had some young guys, I think, handled the atmosphere and the game really well, too. Thank you.
Thank you for your time, Coach.